We should be live any second, hopefully. Is the stream up, chat? Nino Face, if you can see the stream. While we listen to the Fire Emblem title music. We've only got one content today. All right, let's see who's here. I see Zaza and Brownie, JSF, Captain Venom, Captain Goof, Kaizo GT. Hey there, everybody. I added a bunch of new emotes, most of them courtesy of ArcDeli. Hey there, Roser. Is it Roser Dog? Yeah. I think I need to make the font size on Twitch chat larger so I can read it easier. Hey there, Kradish. Your name is like dark blue on black background, so it's really hard to see. Yep, that's right. Everyone should be investing in Nino Coin. It's only on the rise. Yeah, Twitch random colors are bad. Is there a way that I can actually change them? Like, can I force it to only display certain colors? I don't know if there is, but... Okay, I did add Catria Woke, so that should be working. Hang on. This is important to the stream experience, so I've got to make sure that it works. Now I see both Catria Woke and Doga Suffer in FFZ. So I do not know why it's not showing up. Does it take time to update? Because I saw Ishtar Pout, but I don't see the others. Yeah, I probably do need to refresh it. But we'll figure it out. Alright, well, let's get the auto battle low-hanging fruit part out of the way while people show up.
For my father.
I did change some audio stuff around, so please let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. Everything sounds okay to me, but I'm worried that the game audio might be a little too loud. See, as far as I'm concerned, anyone streaming Fire Emblem Heroes needs to immediately add Nino Face and Jenny Wrath. If you don't have both of those emotes at a minimum, and BK Lol, you need those three. You're not allowed to have a stream until you have those. All right. Of course, you have to have Ryan Fay. I always forget about him, too.
The future is not written.
We just get the same map? Damn. I don't know. I wouldn't say more charisma. I'm pushing the Jenny Wrath agenda on Acarus and it's not working. But everyone needs Jenny Wrath. Oh, I think that's 5k on Hector. Oh ho! Oh yeah. So we need to replace Hector with another random green. Let's get Sheena in there.
On it.
So on the one hand, I'm kind of happy when Heroes is slow like this because it means I don't have a lot of pressure to get a bunch of videos done. But on the other, it means there's not that much to do. Basically, IS give me more content. Wait, who died? Oh, Lancina died. Oh no. We're stuck in a loop.
Command me.
Yes.
Gotta take manual control here before we lose to 8th Stratum.
Understood.
If we must, sure.
Agreed.
Well, well. Okay. If we must.
Nino Faith should bring back the content. And once we're done with these quests, I'll turn animations back on, since I know a lot of people prefer animations on. But yeah, like looking at the schedule, the only things that we really have coming up are Seasonal Banner and then Tempest Trials. Other than that, I don't think we're going to get a version update until like, what, early June? Like mid-June maybe?
For my father.
So I guess unless you're the kind of person who's looking to pull on the Bride banner, there's not going to be too much to do other than farm Tempest Trials. Yeah, I'm not feeling this seasonal banner as much as some of the others, which I guess is kind of good, honestly. I always prefer it when these seasonal banners have like weird or gimmicky units, not when they have like busted units. Eighth done. Go back to second.
Anyone die.
I gave Twitch chat 3 free summons when I got my chance, and the first one was a 3-star Zelgius. 3-star Zelgius counter. Yeah, I think if you do the like free summon and first circle, it'll probably be fine. Yeah, I agree. The last banner was, at least on first glance, the last Bridal banner was a lot better. But that was mostly because of Bridelyn and Bridal Cordelia. Lynn was like weird, but she was also really, really good. Especially now, like she's even better because we can do Razzle Dazzle. So it means you can do Razzle Dazzle without having to kill a Jenny. And more importantly, it gives you Candlelight.
The future is not written.
Oh, Bunny Lucina was Spring Banner though, not Bride Banner. Bride Banner was what? It was Charlotte, Cordelia, Bridal Lynn, and who else? Who was the last unit on Bridal Banner on the first one? Was it Sheeta? Yeah, it was Bridal Sheeta. So that banner was okay.
For my father.
I think Bridal Sheeta is still actually the fastest blue mage. Like, she has 37 base or something. What do I think of Hinata's side? Well, I think, especially for like free-to-play and budget players, killing Hinata is just something you have to do, because like, what other A skills are you going to use? It's basically use Fury or spend orbs. Also, these guys are running away. If you think about it, that's kind of dark. Like, those healers were just medics running away, and Lucina, like, ran them down. Which is pretty messed up. Alright. Animation's back on. And what do we need to do? We need to do Arena and Arena Assault. Well, 728's low, but also doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have the free-to-play Dragon team combined with a bonus unit Amelia. With Vantage, actually. Vantage and a speed +1 seal on a defense refined slaying axe. Oh, they're probably just fielding her as a bonus unit, but that's a little odd.
Yes.
Only 63 HP. How does everyone get so many Noes? I think a lot of people have actually... So Noe was a good unit even before the weapon refines. So she was like kind of a popular 5+10 for a lot of people anyway. And it just so happened that, you know, the refinery update made Noe... Took Noe from good to, like, insane. I don't think that move will hurt me, but we'll find out. Hey there, Princess Takumi. Now we get a Noe battle. Yeah, like in the old days, it was like Triangle Adept Noe and Fury Noe. And now it's just ye old Steady Breath Noe.
Who do you think I am?
I mean, Captain Venom, if you're looking for like a really strong infantry unit, then you can do way worse than Noe. The only downside to building up Noe is that she's kind of a little bit boring. Because, you know, like, there aren't very many special Noe builds. 2 Lara Shells and 5 Tail 2s? Damn. Yeah, nut. People need to learn how to build the new and original Steady Breath Quick Riposte Aether on their infantry dragons. You can build Donald. I mean, one of the sad things about Noe being so good is that Donald doesn't get nearly as much credit as he deserves. Because Donald is, like, really good. 163 BST and has, like, not the... I think he has 35 base attack. Like, he's pretty good. Okay, horses. Oh, Fire Sweep? Are you kidding me? Okay. So the armors aren't a threat at all, but we do have to deal with a Fire Sweep Lyn. This could be tricky. I think if we send Soren and Tiki to the right, we should be okay. 162 BST? Yeah, you're right. Let's see. At Dire Thunder, what do you think about Brazen Manicheets? I think Brazens are really, really strong, but I don't think they're as strong as they can be on dragons. Mostly because dragons really want to use Steady Breath, because they are like the best units in the game for using Steady Breath.
Yes.
Very
Well, I'm just gonna hope that Soren will be in range of Reinhardt,
All right.
because this could be bad. What I'm worried about, though, is that Reinhardt is going to reposition Lyn, and then I'm not going to have any way of getting Soren back. Yep. Okay. So, problem. Can she kill him? Oh, well, never mind. I was worried, but Tiki just kills Reinhardt. So we turned out okay. Donald's stat line literally power creeps Alphonse. 4 more speed and 1 more res. Yeah, I'd believe it.
Okay.
Extra BST is really, really valuable. Oh no, Moonbow. Unintentional ATiki solo. I guess one of the nice things about using dragons in the arena is plenty of time to answer questions waiting for dragon animations. Yeah, Donald getting a refine would be really cool. If he gets a personal weapon, he'd be up the... What would Donald's scoring be with a personal weapon? He would be on par with, like, Aira, right? Because he would be in 160 bin with a personal weapon. So he would score really, really well.
Of course.
And we just take out Lyn. Oops.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That match could have been way scarier than it was. Yeah, so Donald with a personal weapon would probably be like... I mean, the go-to for free-to-play, high-scoring blue units. Because I think, like, the trade-off versus him versus Wendy would only be not that many points, all things considered, but he would be a much stronger unit. All right. Maria. Anytime I see a healer, I'm always a little bit worried. God, look at this monster. +8 Maria with Pain and double Savage Blow. This is this stuff right here is why it's a good thing that healers don't score very well. And what's the rest of the team? Oh. Distant Counter, Fallen Celica. Yeah, I like this build. It's really safe, but it works. Actually, that's after Chill Attack, so she has 60 attack. 60 attack, 39 speed, and chill speed. How does the scoring system work? So, the scoring system is pure math, so I'm not going to really dig into it in super detail. But in general, you want to have units that have high base stat totals, and you want to have as many skill points as you can fit onto your units. So BST bins are in groups of 5, and SP bins are in groups of 100, I believe. And yeah, Captain Goof put the link to the score calculator in the chat, it looks like. Basically, make the score number go up, and it's good. Make it go down, and it's bad. The way the current score rules work favors armored units and high BST infantry over other types of units. So ranged units in general are kind of, except for the ranged armors, have fallen behind a little bit because they just don't score as well, even though they're strong. So I think the plan here is just to bait out Lyn and then figure out how we're going to handle Maria on the next turn, because we don't have reposition.
Okay.
But I think we can either draw back Tiki or get Noe into position. Goodbye, Legendary Lyn. Oh, one other detail about scoring, actually. Legendary heroes and blessings do affect scoring. So if you have a legendary hero, and if you have a legendary hero on your team, their teammates are blessed with that element, and it is that element season, that will increase your score. So when you sometimes find like teams like this one, actually, where this Maria, even though she's 40+8, I probably shouldn't see units like this too often. So she's actually getting pushed up because the win blessings on Celica and Lucina should be increasing their score.
Guide me.
Unless it's not win week and I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yep.
So now we just take care of Lucina. If I lack units of copies I want to use in my core, should I just build up whoever I get copies of? I would say no, but only if... I don't know, it's tough. I would say in general no, though, because if you aren't spending a lot of money on the game, your biggest limiting factor on whether you can build something up is copies of units. So if you spend a bunch of orbs, like just getting whatever 5 stars, it's not going to be very helpful. For Arena Assault, wow, he actually survives. For Arena Assault, it's not a terrible idea to just build up, you know, effective counters because they're useful. But as far as core units go, I would save like premium fodder and feathers for merges and stuff for your intended core units. That was like a really rambly and bad answer. Thinking about it.
Let's go.
Oh man, I don't want to deal with this Maria. She's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Very well.
Yeah, that's the problem that I have as well, is that I'm stuck with a whole bunch of units that I want to merge up, and the only thing I don't have is feathers. So it's either grind a bunch of feathers in Grand Hero Battle, which I don't really want to do, or just wait. And yeah, the lack of 4/5 banners really does hurt, because
My turn.
getting merges on your core is the hardest part of building your core up. So the 4 and 5 star banner was excellent for doing that, because you could get units like Faye or Soleil easily. I think the 4 and 5 star banner was once a month. I don't know if it was like exactly, if it was 6 weeks or whatever, but my understanding is that it was once a month. I think we need to do like 2 more arena matches. Yeah. We'll just do those now. Will this be bi-weekly or our schedules for nerds? I'm trying to stream once a week. Once a week is about what works best for me right now, but I do intend to stream more as time permits, because streaming is really fun, and I like doing it. And the only way for me to get better at it is to do it more.
All right.
Got a better Crom on the enemy team. What if the next legendary banner is an armor healer? Armor healers would be pretty scary. I don't think they would be as scary as people think they would be, but they would be a thing for sure. I don't know if Tiki can survive Roy. No, he gets doubled by Faye. That's actually kind of tough. Amelia's just in the corner doing whatever. She's not a threat. Even though it's boring, I was interested in pulling for a plus 10 Soleil with 600 orbs, considering I already had plus speed minus res. Yeah, that's exactly why the 4 and 5 banner was great, was because you just needed to have a lot of copies of a unit. Like getting... What? OBS said the stream just went down, but I think we're back. Yeah, I'm not worried about Noe surviving Roy. I'm worried about Noe surviving Faye. I'm gonna take the...
Very well.
I'm gonna take the guaranteed safe play and just take care of the enemy Noe first. Or apparently I'll only deal, like, no damage. But yeah, the advantage of the 4 and 5 banners was that the hardest part about getting merges was the copies themselves. Like, getting feathers isn't very hard. Like, getting feathers is just a matter of time, like, literally.
Yes.
But getting copies, that's when you're beholden to RNG, because you don't know if you're going to get Soleil in 5 orbs or 500 orbs. So having banners that had, like, what was it? Once you did the math, it was something like an 8% effective rate for the unit that you wanted. It was really, really good. Turned out to be excellent.
Guide me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially if people are going to be farming GHBs for feathers, then getting feathers is not that difficult anymore.
Not a step
It's a matter of whether you're going to put in the time grinding or if you don't mind just waiting for, like, arena payouts. And if Grand Conquest is going to keep happening, like, on the regular, Grand Conquest is, like, a decent amount of feathers, right? Like, let's say your team does okay in every round. That's, like, 10k without too much effort.
Here. Yeah. Not a step closer.
Rip Amelia. And we need to do one more arena match, and then we can do Arena Assault. God, I hate this map. Sonic-y, huh? 40 plus 10 Sonic-y with 58 attack and 37 speed. I think this is a plus speed Sonic-y, which is really cool. I like plus speed on Sonic-y a lot. Fury, Swordbreaker, double drive attack. Yeah, it's pretty good. And Camilla with Blade. Does anyone have double tactic? No.
Of course.
And Camilla, so I actually will need to rally Tiki here, I think. Because otherwise, Camilla... I messed up. Swap these. Because otherwise, I think Camilla will actually kill Tiki.
Guide me.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, this map is so rough against flying opponents. Okay, 64 attack.
Of course.
I can rally Tiki. They have no drive speed. I think we're fine.
Very well.
I could also just use Soren.
Okay.
I'll use Tiki.
Yes.
Because Soren won't one around KO. Oh no!
Oh.
Now he doesn't have a speed... Now he doesn't have a speed rally. I think Tiki might have just died. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. But thanks to that rally, we get the one shot just barely. Yo, that was a scary Camilla.
Guide me. My turn? Yep.
Very well.
All right. I should PM at Chris when I'm about to do my free pull. Is he online?
Who do you think I
Goodbye,
am?
Sonic-y. Alright, so aside from almost making a catastrophic mistake, that match went okay.
Let's go.
Oh, Well, I'll wait one turn so that I can get the buff, or the debuff. That is true. If I use at everyone, then I'll know that he got it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
0 times 2 equals
One will die.
31.
Who do you think I am?
I mean, if you watch me for my voice, I'll take it as a compliment either way. So it's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now we'll go into Arena Assault. $740, we can do better. $736, no thank you. If anyone has any questions, I'm just going to sit here re-rolling until I get a score that I like, so plenty of time to answer questions. 742, no thanks. God, I hate score variance so much. It's the worst. Let's see. Am I single? Yes, I am single. What dragons do you prefer, Warding Breath over Steady Breath? I think... So there are 2 cases where I would use Warding Breath over Steady Breath on a dragon. You reminded me that I need a pop filter. Oh, I might be popping really bad. I don't have a filter on right now. So the dragons where I'd prefer Warding Breath would be Male Grima, Exactly Male Grima, or Adult Tiki built from Mixed Bulk. Those are the only 2. And even then, I don't think Adult Tiki really needs to run Warding Breath once she's at +10, because you can always pick the res refine and swap between them without having to like change your A skill. So that's what I would use Warding Breath on. What kind of scores do I like? I think I can hit like 744, 746. If I could hug 1 puppy, or if I could hug 2 puppies, would you hug 4 puppies? I would hug all of the puppies. Puppies deserve love and affection. Someone else I'd be interested in is +10ing would be Shigure, because his stats are beautiful and I like Matt Mercer's voice. Yeah, I mean, Shigure is one of the better 5+10 possible units for free-to-play. Like, he's really, really good.
Let's go.
Even if he did kind of send Tana to the dumpster. Uh-oh. I'll be honest, I didn't look at the positioning before I queued up.
Okay.
Wow, we can actually just kill Amelia. And she is the armor march. So let's go ahead and kill Amelia. Double check. Wait. Yeah, the boots are on Zelgius, so we should be fine. And he doesn't have warp powder.
Okay.
So we'll do this. He sent basically everyone to the dumpster. Tana needs to refine. Cordelia is the only one who's viable. Yeah, basically.
My turn?
I mean, Cordelia is still, like, really, really strong. Like, 35-35 is an excellent stat line. But the fact that Shigure is really just Tana with higher BST, right? Why would you build up... Why would you spend, 1,500 orbs on Tana right? When you could just build up Shigure.
Very well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Was anyone else looking for Soren to be on the bridal banner? So it's funny, like I thought when they revealed the silhouettes, there was a surprising amount of people who were like, wow, that looks like Soren on the right. But sadly, it wasn't true. We can only have Ike and Soren get implied married. Tana's weapon is worth more arena score. That is true. The only downside to using Vidofnir for arena score is that Vidofnir isn't a particularly good weapon. Like, it's outperformed by defense refined generic weapons most of the time. Which is disappointing because, like, when it came out, Vidofnir was pretty cool. Like, it added a lot of defense. I'm really not sure how they can fix it, though. I mean, obviously you could make it like a Fire Sweep Lance or something and just make it guaranteed good. But I think trying to make Vidofnir work as a defensive personal weapon would be pretty tough. Okay, we have a Barst with a Handbell and Brazen Defense Res. Yo, this dude owns. With Gale Force. This Barst is like poggers as heck. I don't know who this guy is, but this dude is a cool guy. Would adding Sword or Lance Breaker be too good? I think adding a Breaker skill might be too good, but I think if you gave it, like, I don't know, giving it Sword Breaker wouldn't be crazy. Spent 11 repo fodders on that. And we have Bike, QR Vantage, not Bike, Legendary Ike. Soleil with Fire Sweep, and Amelia with Distant Counter Armor Boots. Okay. So the real trouble is going to be, how do we take care of Barst? Because Barst is really scary, but he doesn't have Distant Counter. So I think if we bring... No, we're not going to bring Nino. We'll bring Sanaki. And then we need an answer for Legendary Ike and Soleil. How fast was Soleil? 47. So she's not going to die easy. I think we'll bring Olwen, Horse Dad, and let's bring Jenny just to be safe. I think a possible feature in the future would be promotions to basically change a unit's class. Yeah, that would be really cool. One of the things that Heroes lacks right now is vertical or lateral progression. The only way to, like, laterally build your units is to give them new skills. So adding a class change feature, kind of like, I don't know, Shadow Dragon almost, would be, I think, pretty good.
Yes.
You need to make it cost something, but, you know, that's fine.
I swear it.
You know, in retrospect, bringing a cavalry to a map that has a bunch of trenches is probably a bad idea.
Okay.
I trust you.
Amusing.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So I think,
What next?
as long as Barst... Oh, he's going to kill Sanaki because of Amelia retaliating.
Onward.
Oh, but no, we'll be fine, because we can just put Sigurd in front of Olwen. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Well.
Very well. So,
Get doubled, but it doesn't really matter.
here.
He's not using Legendary Ike, he's using Earth Blessing. Yeah, that's true.
I swear it.
Oh, wow.
I trust
He
you.
dies on retaliation? That's pretty sick, actually.
Very well.
12 times 2, so if he attacks into me... Yeah, alright.
Yes.
We need to get rid of Soleil because she's terrifying.
Huh? You scum!
And then... I should probably have checked if we could actually repo onto a trench first.
Very well.
I think we can. Because if not, we're in a lot of trouble.
Sure.
I need to heal first.
What next? Very well.
I swear
Move
it.
over and repo. Yeah, Barst is
I
like a
cannot allow
pretty...
this.
Wow. Get toasted. He is like a sleeper unit because a lot of people
I trust
just
you.
only see him as repo when he's actually got like pretty good stats. If I remember right, he has like a
Very well.
perfectly like balanced offensive stat spread. Like he's actually really fast. Goodbye, Amelia. Oh boy, Zelgius. Oh, this map. Okay, standard bold fighter Zelgius, although he doesn't have quick riposte, he has armored boots instead. Alongside Aira, running the classic. Very default Aira. Again, Noe running the Noe build. And Mur running the Mur build. The only thing about this team that might be kind of a challenge is that everybody has drive speed. So they will end up with... Noe in particular will be a lot harder to double than she normally is. Bartra has well min-max stats despite being a total meme. Yeah, Bartra's an excellent unit, like straight up. Bartra has the Cherche... Is it Cherche? I think it's Cherche. Has like the Cherche and Frederick stat line, so he has total dumpster res, but it doesn't matter because his attack and defense and HP are insane. Hawkeye also a sleeper, I agree. Mixed bulk is really good, so Hawkeye is pretty good too. Let's use Marth. How are we gonna kill Noe? Can always use Julia. Yeah, we'll use Julia, because this map sucks. And then we'll bring our Kill Zelg in one-shot unit. Oboro with Slaying Spear, Attack Refined, and Triangle Adept, because I hate Zelgius. And we'll bring one more blue unit. We'll bring, Berkut has Swordbreaker, so this will be good. Who's Armored Cherche? There isn't really... Actually... Well, I mean, I guess you could say Hector if you wanted to be cutesy. But, I wouldn't... There really isn't one.
All
Did Mer have guidance? No, she didn't.
I'll
Alright.
do it.
Okay.
Understood.
What?
Oh, did you really need to move Aira? That makes everything so much harder. This is gross. Okay, so Mur is going to rally. Noe is going to lag behind, which is really good.
As
I
you
think we
say.
move Myrrh moves down to... I think if we move Berkut... Yeah, if we move him over here...
All right. Do my best.
And keep you up here... I think that'll work. We may get checkmated. I'm counting on the AI doing a bunch of rally stuff. Yeah. So this is good. Because now we can actually get away.
Of course. Ready.
0 times 2, but special goes off for 1,000,000.
All right.
You don't even kill.
Okay. What?
I'll do it. Understood.
Okay, we may get killed by Myrrh, but I think we're okay. Regnal Astra, balance skill. Oh, good. Myrrh decided not to ruin my run. Let's get revenge.
Oh, that's it.
You tell him, Oboro. Then I think we can get Marth into position as well. Yeah.
Of course.
Good old repo chain. And get one shot. Okay, new problem. How do we take care of Noe?
Okay.
Move you over here.
All right. Of course.
Understood.
And now we just run away. Oh, I have escape route. All right, awesome.
Ready.
Not quite.
Okay.
Does he do 0? He does 1 times 2. So we do counterattack for the kill.
Do my best.
I believe in Oboro. I trust. Bold Fighter's a bad skill. Zalgius is a bad unit. Get Vantage, son.
I'll do it. Together.
Nice Bold Fighter, my dude. Okay.
Understood.
What?
Now the test, and it worked. And that is why hard counters are very, very good in Arena Assault. Alright, 4 to go. And speaking of Hawkeye a minute ago, we might have a really cool Hawkeye. Yeah. Look at this dude. Look at this beautiful man. With his giant sack. This is a pretty cool build. I think you can see like how if we just had a personal weapon here, this would be pretty great, right? He would lose defense from the Refine, but his res would stay incredible, and he would still have like not terrible defense, especially with close defense. The only downside to a set like this is honestly that he is stuck on the enemy phase only. Like you can't ever really attack with this. And he's also kind of just like a worse version of Dorcas. But this is like about as good as Hawkeye is ever going to be, at least right now. And what else is on the team? We have Nana. Oh, man. Oh, do I have to fight a healer on this map of all things? Pain, no Wrathful Staff, but Dazzling is arguably worse. She has an effective 71 physical bulk on 44 speed. It's gonna be really annoying to kill. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. Thank you for that speed boost from Female Grima. And chill speed too, man. This is like a speed team. Chill speed and attack tactic. Grima's B slot is pretty flexible, so like running chill speed here is not a terrible idea. Especially if he's like clearly doing speed shenanigans with his other units. And then our last one is obviously Aira with double smoke set. So this entire team is like crazy punish. I think there's only one solution. There's only one way that we can handle it. No one had panic, right? No. Because Reinhardt will... And no res tactic? And no res tactic, yeah, okay. We will bring Ninian just in case. Actually, no, we'll bring our new dancer from last stream. And then we need a red cavalry. Bring Xander. And then just in case we can't kill... 3 reds too many? Not at all. We'll bring Roy. What do I think about Speed Ploy, Windsweep, Phantom Speed, Micaiah? I like that Micaiah. That's a cool Micaiah build. I really think that Ploy builds on Micaiah are very strong, and she also makes a lot of sense in the... what's the word I'm looking for? She makes a lot of sense as a Windsweep unit, because she can become fast enough to sweep, but it's really hard for her to double.
Understood.
So yeah, I like that. I think that's a good build.
Orders.
Okay, no guidance, right? Yeah, no guidance.
Let's go.
Watch me.
Let's go.
Now the question is going to be, can we kill Aira and Nana on the same turn?
Understood.
And we totally
Orders.
can.
Huh? Magic is everything.
No joke, like this team is really nasty. I could see a lot of people getting totally trashed by this squad. The Hawkeye is like the only weak link, but man. 60 attack, huh?
Yes. Let's go.
Trusting Roy here.
Yeah.
1 HP.
Understood.
Reinhardt saves the day. Yep, exactly.
This must be fate.
It must be fate. Yeah, look at Better Crom over here, leaving this green unit at 1.
Okay.
We'll have Xander come and clean up Roy's mess. All right. Old Ike. Just plus 10 original Ike with base kit almost. What a tactical mastermind over here. Man, Old Ike has not aged very well. Like, not at all. Hector, Omnibreaker Hector, that's something to keep in mind. So we will need to have a good answer for this. This could be pretty tricky. Luckily, Aether's not really going to do anything, so we don't have to worry about a special. And base kit Lyn, except with close counter. And attack ploy. This could be kind of annoying to kill as well. 45 speed, 38 res, 31 defense. That's going to be pretty bulky. We'll figure it out, though. And then last unit is Vector. With big boy damage. Kind of regret using Sonic-y earlier. Blue Gift close counter is pretty annoying to deal with. Yeah, and Blue Gift's not bad. Like, it just means that I can't cheese her with like a Blade Tome. I'll need to use like an enemy phase unit. Yeah, I remember when Ike and Ryoma were the best swords in the game. Yeah, I remember like all the discussion about, it's like, oh, well, Ike is actually, you know, better than Ryoma at this, but Ryoma's better than Ike at that, you know, whatever. And then now no one really cares. I think we can use Sheena to take care of Lyn, also the QR2 of Shame on Sheena. But once she gets plus 10, I'll give her Vengeful Fighter. How are we going to deal with the double Hectors, though? Could use our guy, Tobin. Who I should probably give Triangle Adept. Sword Heart. Sword Heart, yes. Yeah. Won't work on Lyn. Oh no, it will work on Lyn, actually. We'll bring Camus. Want one more red, though. Just to make sure that we don't get trashed. We'll bring default Lucina just in case I need like healing. Actually, we'll bring the ultimate safety net. We'll bring Bridal Lyn. Tobin with Fury 3, Vantage, and Attack Refined. Yeah, that seems perfectly fine. I think I'm going to give mine Triangle Adept when I get a chance. Just because Triangle Adept is really, really good.
Command me.
Okay, I want to get rid of Lyn ASAP. That's going to be really hard. I can get rid of Ike turn 1. 35 versus 42. Yeah, he's toasted. No one has any teleport stuff, right? Yeah.
What can I do?
So we'll take care of Ike,
All right.
and then we'll figure the rest out. I remember when all of the OG 5-star swords were considered great except Alm. Yeah, now it's backwards. Totally right, actually. I didn't think about that.
Shall we?
Alm got his revenge.
Here we go. Understood.
Now we just need to solve this horrible armor puzzle, which I think we can, thanks to Lyn moving that way. So if Camus, Repo... I don't think we can actually get Sheena into position, can we? She'll be here. No, not quite. Unless I'm willing to use like a item, but I don't think we need to cheat yet. Self-contained 75 attack Alm with first initiation Glimmer. Yeah, I mean it's disgusting. Double Lion is gross. Crap, what do I do about this horrible death ball?
Understood.
Well, I think we need to repo Sheena.
As you planned.
So we'll put Sheena up front.
Command me.
And we may just need to run away like cowards. Yeah, that's a problem.
Understood. All right.
Understood.
Thank God that we have repo. And here's a situation where it's really dumb that Armor March goes through trees.
Agreed.
Hector will double Sheena.
Command me.
God, so much damage.
You are good. Understood. Shall we?
We may need to cheat, guys.
As you planned.
Okay, so if I kill Hector, Vector will not double Sheena, and he also won't be able to reach Sheena. No, he will be able to reach Sheena.
Here we go.
34.
Good.
Kill Hector. Swap. Oh, I can't swap because Reinhardt's going to be next to a tree. I didn't think about that.
Understood.
Tough move. Put Glimmer on Micaiah, went to the magic training map, and did 174 damage. Yep. What if
As you
Swordheart
planned.
dives on Lyn? Now she has close counter. He'll just get blown up.
Understood.
Although maybe... Can we get 26 damage out of Ignis? I don't think so.
Agreed.
Well. What do we use? If we use Special Blade,
Command me.
0 damage. So good every time.
You are good.
All right.
Okay, I think I have it. Do have to cheat, though.
Try my best.
As you planned.
2 HP. Man. Oh, wait.
All right. Understood.
And she has Miracle.
Here we go.
No, it's not checkmate. It's just really, really nasty.
Understood.
But I get to do this now.
Forgive me.
Agreed.
And I get a free shot on Hector. So I want to take that.
Command me.
Yeah. All right, we did it.
For the people!
What can I do?
Despite my best efforts, we figured it out. Look at this disgusting defense from Hector.
I am no mere princess.
You are good.
We did it, boys. Melee is everything. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, actually, thinking about it, Blue Gift is what made that really hard. Because if it wasn't for Blue Gift, I could have brought a Blade Tome. Yeah, Hector... No, the Hector with Omnibreaker was, like, the big problem. Because he was glued to Lyn. See if I missed anything in chat during that. Falchion Banner was awesome if you wanted a Falchion, but whatever if you wanted a specific one. Yep, just the way summoning works. It was still an amazing banner if you just wanted 5-star red units, though. Like, if you didn't really care what you got, it was great. And yeah, we have a theme team over here. It's actually like a really functional theme team, too, which is cool. Ooh. So this is like an Omega tank Myrrh. Like, look at this thing. So on the enemy phase, let's assume she's in Brazen range. So on the enemy phase, she gets 47 plus 6, 53 plus 4, 57. So 64 defense if she has attack smoke up. I don't like this build on Myrrh, but like just look at the buff stacking going on here. It's like completely gross. So dull ranged fits into like the Uber tank build by just canceling out Blade Tomes completely, or more importantly, canceling out like hone buffs on Blade Bold armors. Ardent Sacrifice, what? Oh, I guess Ardent Sacrifice is to put Myrrh into Brazen range. Because it would be enough. Yeah, it's like exactly enough almost. Erica, double tactics buff, quick riposte, distant counter. Hey look, it's worse Shigure, wielding her personal weapon, the Tannin Boom. The better Vidofnir. Luckily, she's not going to be too bad. So I think, again, we're going to abuse the power of cavalry. Unless I'm out of good cavalry. Which I think I might be. Well, either way, we'll bring Masked Marth. And we'll bring Lilina. No, there's too many trenches. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Bring Hector. Does he get doubled by Myrrh? He will. He will get doubled by Myrrh. So then we'll bring Lancina to make that not happen. Lucina takes care of Amelia and Myrrh. Hector takes care of Tana. No guidance, right? No guidance. And then Erica dies to Lancina. So I think we're okay. I think we can just bring a healer. And we should be fine. Okay. Yeah, there's a trash bin in there. Alright, so objective is take the defense tile on turn 1 and take out Tana. Which we can totally do. Amelia will move, but she won't reach.
Your orders. Yes.
Alright, we're gonna play aggressive. Hey there, Pepperman, what's up? Goodbye, Tana.
Done. Yes.
I want to give up the defense tile. Oh, I do have to, actually. She has a hammer.
Done.
Yep, so gotta give up the tile.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
Of course. On it.
But gotta do it. Do I think Guard is good for Dazzling Pain healers? Oh, the combo. 13 times 2. Hector, you need to get out of here. You are a liability right now.
Shall we?
I believe in Lucina,
Understood.
hopefully. I've activated their trap card. Oh, Mer's toasted. Guard on Dazzling Pain healers, it makes sense. Like, if you don't care about your attack, then all you need to do is not die. I hope Lucina survives. That's the question. Okay, good. Pretty scary, but we got out of there okay.
Your orders.
Of course.
And we get to move on to our final match.
What's next?
Master Marth true solo. Yeah, not quite. Familia didn't have a hammer there. Oh, this guy's got a inappropriate name. I'm gonna have to unironically censor that when I upload it to YouTube. Okay. What do we have here? We have very clearly an abusing legendary hero affecting score team. So what's this dude? We got very scary looking Raven. No distant counter, but doesn't really matter. He's going to be a pain to kill, and he will kill whatever he attacks. Pretty boring legendary Ike with guard QR. Inigo. This guy's actually the problem, because he's going to move last, and chill speed makes a lot of sense on him, so this is actually a really good build. Green Gift, going to be tough to kill. And Soth. Soth with a very scary pre-charge build. So I need to make sure... Who's all getting pre-charged here? Raven. Soth. Soth with odd attack wave. Okay, got it. So we need to be able to... 64 damage, huh? Bring a dancer. He misspelled sock. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this Soth is very scary. Like, he's gonna force me to player phase, or else he will just kill me. I think we can just use Lilina, and we'll be okay. We'll need full buffs, though. It's a lot of green units. Oh, but we have Erica. And Erica has Fortify Cap. Yeah, so we should be fine. $64 damage. Lilina plus a zillion. So I think we're good. And we can cheat. We can still cheat 2 more times. The dancer is the scary thing here. So I think just for that reason, I'm going to move all the way to the right.
Can't decide.
Live on.
2 spaces, 2 more spaces. There. So if we move here,
course.
gonna move Ike and Soth. Okay.
Wonderful.
Ike moves over 2 spaces, moves up 2 again. So we can't quite defend. This is pretty scary. Because no one can survive an attack from Soth, like, at all. Yeah, this is real scary. think we have to, again, go to the corner.
Yes.
And we're looking just for a chance to break out. That's an opportunity. Because now I can kill... Repo, dance. Then Ike will get him. If I repo Liliana down, move Liliana over, that won't work.
Orders, please.
She does not one-shot. 2 allies who have yet to act. We could roll a dice. I have 2 more cheats. What are we thinking? So if I can get Liliana down and over, I would love to be able to kill Inigo, but I just can't. Actually, I can. So if I repo her down, move over, kill Inigo from the space above Raven. Then I can dance with Ninian. Dance with Ninian on Liliana. Kill Raven. Okay, yeah, so I have to do this.
Wonderful.
Didn't work, but still actually might be good enough anyway. Can get rid of Raven at least. Okay, you are now dead.
Stay alert.
Get you out.
Yes.
$4640. He doesn't actually
course.
double, but he does like 1,000,000 damage. No triangle adept though.
Of course.
I think, will he prioritize dancing Soth instead of attacking? Yeah, Soth isn't in range. This may be checkmate. I don't think fear would help. So if I move right, dance, Liliana obviously can't tank Ike. I think I have to count on Ninian tanking Inigo? This is scary as hell. We have one, so I can dance Liliana and guaranteed give her a special, but the problem is that Soth is like guaranteed lethal. Soth will always kill whoever he attacks here. So I think I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, actually. He will die to Titania. No, he won't die to Titania. So maybe he'll prioritize that. So he will deal damage to Titania, and he will not attack. So I'm gonna... Attacks move first, right? So if he can attack, he will move before the others. Otherwise, we're toasted, and it just means we have to do another run, which isn't that bad.
Take this, okay?
Doesn't even one-shot. Damn. Look at this dude.
Wonderful.
Alright, I believe. Good. So we get a chance to get rid of Inigo. Okay.
Can't decide.
And we get rid of Nightmare Soth. Yo, that was like Monka-S as hell.
What should I do?
We did it, chat. We beat the Nightmare team of dude with an inappropriate name.
Orders, please.
And now Lilina's in desperation to take care of Legendary Ike. Literally live on. Live on actually happened. Take this, okay? Everyone will see the name in just a moment, but I will not leave it on screen for very long because it's not great. Oh, wait, you can't. Never mind. You don't see friends in Arena Assault. All right, but we did it. I assume we're not top 1K, unfortunately. Ooh, that was rough there for a second. All right, let's go to Grand Conquest, help out my team, and then I'll put a couple of these on auto and we can just do some questions. Flyers, huh?
Let's go.
Yeah, his name was Sock Sucker was his name. Lilina Smug. Lilina Smug indeed.
For the cause.
Soth Sucker.
Don't
Dude, I bet that guy's team has like 1,000,000 defense wins. Because that team is like legit terrifying. Yeah, my brigade's getting owned right now. I'm letting my army down. Autos cheat.
Ninjabit attack.
I've never tried Sock. I didn't know it was a thing before the meme. Like before the meme happened. I prefer walk.
Tragic.
Tragic. So when does the banner actually come out? It's like 2 resets, right? Like it's not tonight. Monday reset, all right. Yeah, there was an extra letter in that guy's name. What's the secret? That's annoying because it means I'm not going to be able to just upload the stream archive. I'm going to have to manually edit. So like even though I won, that dude gave me work. He gave me a chore to do. So I guess he's the real winner in the end. Meanwhile, all the units are just in the meat grinder. Yeah, it's like 5 minutes to midnight for me. So almost there. Almost tomorrow.
You're mine. Don't forget me.
I think that's the first time I've like ever heard Clarice's special quote.
Let us celebrate
Oh.
spring.
Damn.
Shameful.
$1 a.m. so you're Eastern time then, JSF? Grr. Don't bully Myrrh. Oh, I did pick Infernal, didn't I? That was probably a mistake. Maybe that's why my brigade's getting dumpstered. I'm really bummed we weren't able to get our wins in on... Oh, look at this. Look at this garbage. 1 damage, more like 42. I mean, autoing the... I think honestly, the best way to play Grand Conquest, unless you just like playing the big maps, is auto the highest difficulty that your brigade can win consistently. Because winning is, like, pretty important to scoring well. So if you're autoing the... If your team can auto, like, Lunatic, that's great. Obviously, if you have the time and you don't mind, like, doing it manually, then you should do Infernal manual and, like, win. Yeah, manually, Infernal's not that bad. Goodbye, Myrrh. 56 damage. I get to use Evanes's Hinata here and just have it kill everything for me. Lets me use Hinata without having to worry about actually building up or investing in him. Did we get the camp yet? Come on, team. They're all gonna teleport up there, though, which sucks. Steady breath leaf. Infernal was super hard before the changes. Now I can kind of face roll it. Yeah, so when I made a video about, like, my feedback for Grand Conquest, and they implemented a lot of the things that I wanted, but they didn't compensate for teleporting. So I think I'm in the majority opinion when I say that the enemies teleport and attacking was, like, really stupid and not that fun. At least I personally didn't like it. That's all I'll say. But clearly the AI not having, like, some advantage makes it too easy. Especially because the player can still teleport and attack. So, like, the AI has no hope of ever taking anything back from the player. There we go, we got it. So even though we're not going to get the fort, we're at least going to get some points. What other changes did they make? The brigade is now set as well, right? So you don't have to worry about getting, like, destroyed. I would have preferred if the player didn't get the warp attack. Like, just take that away from the player too, and see if that's still too easy. I think it would be, to be honest. But, oh well. Man, Noe's just, like, holding the line. Yeah, you do see a lot more unit diversity, and it's a lot, and it's, I think, not random anymore, so you won't just get, like, randomly dumpstered by a wave of, like, I don't know, 4 green units at +10 or something. That happens a lot less often. Rally spam. No, Hinata! I need you. Now who's gonna kill all the melee units for me?
Your life is mine.
I don't know, the change that I would like is get rid of the teleporting completely and just make the maps better. It's kind of like a shitty way to say it, but like make the maps big. Make it so that the player has to actually strategize, right? So maybe that means giving the AI a numbers advantage. Maybe that means using generics instead of actual player units. I don't know. But as it is, it doesn't really feel that interesting. It just feels very... It's a meat grinder. Like, it's just units bumping into each other until one side runs out of guys. Maybe make the teleport tile increase movement only for whoever stands on it. That'd be pretty good. So like if you end your turn on a teleport tile, you get like one extra move on the following turn. That'd be pretty cool. Remove turn limit and you lose if you run out of units. That is something I really want to see. I would like to see limited reinforcements. The other big thing that I would like is different objectives. Nino, no! Nino face, Nino coin. I think the lack of different objectives is something that really holds the mode back. Like, because every map is just this, like, take the camps point-based thing, there's not really any diversity to it. But if we had a map that was actually, like, defend a specific location, or, you know, make sure that this green unit doesn't die, whatever, right? Just something that adds some variety to the objectives. If your unit dies, send them home. I feel like that would be a fun, like, YouTube channel gimmick, would be the Heroes account, where you play it like Nuzlocke style, where you only get your free summons, and if anything dies, you have to send it home. See if you can make it to tier 20. The true Iron Man run. Escape from a point objectives? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Shaq Fu, you only missed me dropping my spaghetti really bad against a scary as hell team with Soth. Oh, did the hour... Oh, the hour did roll over during the match. I'm an idiot. I completely didn't think about that. But at least I only spent one lance, I think. So it's not too bad. Yeah, escape maps like Thracia, you know, any number of different objectives. Just things that aren't this, like, weird arcadey point thing. People would be so mad at escape maps. Am I glad that your current Arvis farm uses Soren? I'm happy whenever anyone uses Soren. Soren is a good boy. Soren is a good boy, he's just grumpy. They could also make it so it's not a free-for-all 1v3. Yeah, that could be cool. Like actual co-op gym. So like you have the players are on like the Asker army and they're fighting against like Veronica and Surtur or something. That'd be cool. That would also, I think, take out a lot of the salt around the rewards. Like even after the reward change, people still get mad. People still get like kind of tilted when they get a bad army, or you know they get like the unfavored side on any given map. Oh, Siegbert lived. And Hector is extremely dead.
Took him too lightly.
No, he's still not dead. All right. Yeah, and my score totally didn't count. That was a bad mistake. Okay, let's try to actually be a little more tactical. Do I want to try that one? Not really. Well, this one we need to take back.
Snack time, Minerva.
And I'll keep autoing Infernal just for more, I don't know, drama or something. One big issue is that only 1/3 of the players are going to be on the winning army, so unlike most content, most people don't get a good outcome. That's actually a really good way of phrasing that. So thank you. I may totally borrow that phrasing because that's really good. The fact that because it's 3 armies, 2 armies lose is very frustrating. Let's see. Yeah, the reward structure change was the most important thing for sure. Like, I got very lucky in the first Grand Conquest because I just rolled decent armies every time, so I got a good number of feathers. But if you were on the losing army 3 times in a row, that was, like, really, really shitty. And you got, like, nothing. It's like, oh man, I got enough to promote a unit. And it's like, yeah, I got enough to promote a unit to 4-star. My army has always done well. Why isn't my summoning luck so good? I mean, you can only be lucky in so many ways. Yeah, adding more reward units was really good too. So we have like another source of freebie units, which means more free skills. I don't know how often we're going to get GC units. I was kind of hoping that it would be every time, but I guess maybe that would be too frequent.
This can't be.
Man, this Nino is like really mad that Akaris doesn't like Nino. She's taking it out on my army. Repo and rallies. Goodbye, Noe. Merrick would have lived. Wait, no desperation? Aw, Nino, come on, you threw it away. You could have actually memed me. Put the units that no one wants to be repeated on GC. Yeah, that'd be cool. It is really lame. Wow. Damn, Cordelia. It is really lame that there are a lot of free units that new players will just never see, or like there's no like way that they could ever get them. So Tobin is like the new example, right? Before it was Xander and Camus, now it's Tobin. Where it's, if you're a fan of Tobin and you didn't start playing back then, you're screwed because we have no idea if or when he's ever going to come back. So having like to me, the solution that makes sense would be like a unit shop. So like, let's say you earn Grand Conquest fun bucks, right? And then you could spend like 100 of those on one copy of like a limited unit, and you could use that to merge them up or something. Just any sort of vertical progression for the limited units would be really, really good. Tobin's not even trash. Like, Tobin is like pretty good. He's like an extra copy of Alphonse that comes with an Armor Smasher. And Armor Smasher is really good.
I will survive.
They may do the sleazy thing and put them on an orb promo. I mean, they always could. I was actually surprised that Kaze wasn't on a promo. Like, I was thinking that, oh, Kaze's gonna be on the orb promo, and that's gonna be what they're doing now, but yeah. Tobin got better with refinement, but was garbage on release. Yes, that is accurate. Tragic. Green Setsuna picking up her first kill. Yeah, like let's say you need 100 Grand Conquest fun bucks to buy one copy of a unit, right? And let's say you get, I don't know, 40 per round. So like if your army holds 10 territories, you can get up to like 40 bucks, 40 fun bucks from Grand Conquest. Or actually, ideally make it a tier reward. So you get enough fun bucks over Grand Conquest to get like one copy of a unit. Like, that does not seem crazy to me. Given that you would still need to spend feathers and you would still need to be waiting like literal months to get the copies. But as it is, the only way to get plus 10s is through summoning, and that really sucks. Now it's time for my Nino to do work. Yeah, I mean, like, Grand Conquest was just an example. You could put it on any mode, but I think Grand Conquest, like, it would help flesh Grand Conquest out into, like, a big game mode. Good job, Ike. Nice way. Good job dying to a green unit, Mr. Warding Breath. A lot of release units are a great example of how fast IS learned how people actually played the game. Yeah, I mean, it is. That was the only big downside to the mass demotion, was that we now effectively have like good and bad tier units. So like the old units, quote unquote, are in the common pool, but like the good units are still hard to get. Which goes to JSF's point of RIP 4 and 5 banners, because good luck ever getting copies of Soleil and Shigure. As long as people can't wail on Funbucks. Yeah, the way I would do it if I was given the chance would be to make it a purely free-to-play only resource. So like you would never be able to buy it. To understand the idea they had with Odin, it was interesting but not terribly effective. Yeah. Was the enemy about to take a camp? I wasn't paying attention. What's the best way to phrase it? I talked about this when I was on a Karasu's stream a couple months ago, but the idea is that we aren't the only people who are learning as the game develops, right? Like, the development team and the design team are also learning. The easiest way to see this is to compare the quality of old units with the quality of new units, where a lot of old units were bad, not because they were, like, being scummy, but because Intelligent Systems didn't know how to design really broken units. So, like, units like Cordelia and Hector, who were really strong at launch, ended up being powerful almost incidentally. Like, I don't think IS ever would have foreseen how broken, like, Slaying Edge would become, or, like, Quick Riposte, right? Like, Quick Riposte was a launch skill, and now it's, like, one of the most meta-defining skills in the game. They are getting much better at making bait, that is true. Like, every banner does have, like, a very clear whale bait unit, and that is kind of annoying.
Let us celebrate spring.
Pisses me off that every summoning video has people pulling 4-star Shigure's. Yeah, I mean, it's variants. Like, some people have better variants, some people have worse. Like, I got incredibly lucky on the Thracia banner. I got thrown into the trash on the Valentine's banner. The only sad thing with the 4-star units is that you really want copies of them to merge up, so you're just kind of playing a waiting game until they show up. I wouldn't say that Heroes is being cash grabby. Like, if anything, IS are still making like good faith efforts to help free to play. The thing that's holding back free to play right now isn't actually like money grabbing stuff. It's more legacy systems that need to be updated. Stuff like arena scoring, which currently favors like a specific way to build units, but that isn't like they aren't just like back-to-back printing units that dominate the arena with every update, if that makes sense. Like, Christmas was the high point where people were like, yo, Christmas is crazy, let's walk things back a little bit.
How shameful.
Yeah, legendary banners are a great example. Like, they are making good legendary banners now, because I think they realize that from a business perspective, people are more willing to pull on legendary banners when they don't suck. Oh, get him, Saizo. Oh, man. Infernal too hard.
Let's go.
Love that my Noe is only +1, and I spend 230 orbs on the legendary banner, and have a +2 female Grima.
This must be fate.
Yeah.
Don't bury me
Yeah,
in this.
banners themselves were also terrible. Like the final, the FE7 banner was actual trash. Like a lot of us didn't know better because we were all excited for Ninian or Jafar or whatever. But like 6 units on a normal banner with like 4 of them being colorless was really, really rough. Not that the units sharing a color was bad, but just that colorless units at that time didn't have really good fodder. Catria dying on turn 1. Nothing typical. First banner was 3 reds and Male Robin. Well, okay, so sharing a color isn't necessarily bad. Like, the impact that sharing a color has on your polls is very, very low. Like, almost completely negligible. Jay says, Poggers had no idea you streamed. Poggers. Yeah, as of like 2 weeks ago. I was also hyped when I pulled Rebecca on that banner to be young and innocent again. And poor Cherche, getting like kind of blown up.
You first.
This can't be.
Yeah, I mean the best argument I can make against summoning on every banner is just look at your barracks and think about however many random 5-stars you have that you just don't actually use. Right? Like if you saw my barracks, we did AA and we used like 28 out of a bajillion units. So really, a lot of those 5-stars that I pulled weren't actually that useful. Like I should have saved all of those orbs instead. Dire, everyone is dying, help them. I can only do so much. It's up to them.
For all humanity.
Yeah, get him, Mur. Yep. Whether it's because of like,
Spring.
it's usually not even because of IV. Like I have a lot of units that I don't use because I just don't have the skills to build them the way I want to. So it's kind of like, yeah, I could build these units up, but that would require investing resources that I want to save for +10 units, or you know, characters that I really like and stuff like that. But that's why like the budget units that are ready to go out of the box, right? So units like Arthur or units even like Sully, who, you know, kind of get thrown under the bus as being bad units, are actually really good investments because you don't need to spend much in them at all. Like you just promote Arthur and it's like, okay, he's ready to take care of everything blue in Arena Assault until the end of time.
My arm is singing.
I don't think I've ever seen a Sully +10. I have to imagine it was probably a thing of beauty, but I don't know.
Ninjabit attack.
Yeah, Sully's only real downside is terrible attack. Like, she has really good mixed bulk, I think. And isn't she 155 bin as well? Like, she scores pretty okay for a cavalry. Biggest change I want to see is Grand Conquest being great. Yeah, the 2 changes that I want more than anything else are I would like to see arena scoring changed, because I think arena scoring as it is now is counterproductive to the things that make heroes good. Because score optimizing is not compatible with like customization to its fullest extent, and I think that kind of sucks. That's not an easy problem to solve, by the way. Like, that's why designers are, good designers are hard to find. But that's something I would like to see changed. The second thing is I really want a repeatable PvE game mode. So currently, all of our like weekly content basically is either events or it is arena. We don't have like a regular recurring PvE game mode that is like substantial. SI was a mistake. No, SI was not a mistake. SI was the best feature ever added. It's the heart and soul of Heroes.
Shameful.
That's true. We did get a tap tap battle, or as of the latest update, dab dab battle. I think the best possible change for arena scoring is additional score components that are objectively based on match performance. So, I thought that as well, but the issue that I have with that is, how do you measure performance without biasing specific builds? So if you look at, say, turn count, then things like Gale Force become substantially better. Which sucks, because there are a lot of units that can't use Gale Force effectively. So I think if you do that, you're kind of trading one devil for another. So I don't think it's a very simple problem. I think I remember seeing Reddit go through the 5 stages of grief when SI was introduced. Yeah, I remember that as well. When people were like, it's over, we're all doomed. Takumi with Vantage is unbeatable. Oh no, Fury on Ryoma, how do we stop it? And then we all got over it and accepted Reinhardt into our lives. But I mean, if there's anything the Heroes community is good at, it's overreacting. So we were just living within our nature. Old arena scoring was basically BST only. Yeah, so old arena scoring meant increasing your stats was the only way to improve your score, which meant that skills like Fury or like nowadays personal weapons that add stats directly would unfairly give you extra points. I think it's not about hitting a certain minimum, but not going beyond a certain maximum. For example, rewarding 4 wins in 4 turns or less is going to push things a specific way, though starting to penalize, yeah, that is one way you could do it. If you focus on, like, penalizing bad performance instead of rewarding optimal performance, you could look at it that way for sure. Still, it's like a hard problem, though. I'm not going to claim to have the solution, because people far smarter than me will need to work on it. Eldigan was the OG point monster. Angry man. Anyone who came with Fury out of the box, actually. So, like, Bartra, Eldigan, Hinata. Luckily, the era when we had to, like, stack Fury on everything was, like, pretty limited. If I remember right, they changed arena scoring in, like, a month after SI. Like, it was really short. So we didn't have to spam Fury on everything for too long. Jagan? Oh yeah, Jagan has Fury. Yep. They should also retroactively take away 1.3 scoring. I don't remember the version number, but that sounds about right. They should also retroactively get rid of the veteran quote-unquote penalty, because the veteran penalty is stupid. And it's really silly that, like, Jagan and Gunter are just worse than equivalent units. Yesterday, because of a Fury drought, I almost 5-starred Jagan for Fury 3. Yeah, that is definite feels bad, man. I've had to do similar. I remember 5-starring an Effie for Deathblow when I ran out of Klein. It's the worst. Just enough time to make the whales waste their money on Fury builds. I mean, whales will wail no matter what. I think it's... I think there are situations where we can clearly see, like, the financial incentive, but I also don't think that IS is being purely motivated by financials, because they could do way scummier things if they wanted to, and get away with it. The veteran penalty was an archaic system to reference how Jagans didn't grow. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea. They had, like, trainee units which were... It represented good growths, and then veteran represented, like, being a Jagan, right? But in practice, because we spend all of our time at level 40 anyway, just having more stats is better than having better stats at level 1. So, yeah, it's... There's a lot of legacy system stuff that IS should go back and fix, but it's not necessarily easy to fix, which is why we're probably going to have to wait a while for it to happen. Arena scoring is the big one. Like, arena scoring will be a really nasty band-aid to pull off, because a lot of people are going to be very upset.
Don't bury me in this.
I think the tipping point is going to be when players realize that you need a legendary hero. So that's not anytime soon. So that's like at least several months away. But I think that's the point where needing a merged legendary hero on your team is going to be the wake-up call for Arena is probably broken. The weirdest thing is that I think they didn't understand that people would hit max level quickly. Yeah, I mean, exactly. There is a lot of stuff in Heroes where they clearly thought we would be playing it more like a mainline Fire Emblem, where we would be spending most of our time below max level. But in practice, what do we all do with our units? We grind them up to max level right away, because leveling isn't that hard. I don't have a single legendary hero anymore. Fjorm is sitting on Black Knight. Rest in peace, Fjorm.
Took him too lightly.
I mean, I like the Thracia banner. It was a bummer that Reinhardt overshadowed Leaf on his own banner. Like, that was kind of a scummy thing. But on the other hand, Heroes is basically Reinhardt's game at this point. Reinhardt is a Heroes OC. Look at Hero Merit farming. Before I would expect around 100,000 feathers a month. Now with Hero Merit farming, you can get 80,000 feathers in a week. Yeah, I mean, HM farming is... I personally don't do it because I don't think it's fun, and I would rather like watch TV or something without having to manually grind it. But yeah, I mean, if you need feathers, you can just get them doing that. It's grindy. It's called a grind for a reason, but you can totally do it. Reinhardt is going to be recruitable in the Thracia remake. I would go a step further. My guess is that Reinhardt is going to have his own route in the Thracia remake. Like, I bet they're going to straight up give him, like, his entire path.
I am a dragon.
Reinhardt is too popular to not leverage at this point. Take a wild guess what I'm doing. Let's see. I was excited for Leaf and got disappointed. I actually think Leaf is really good. Like, Leaf as a unit overperformed what a lot of people expected. Like, I personally, like, I've been impressed with Leaf a lot whenever I see him at +10. It's just that not very many people have him at +10. But as far as units go, I think Leaf is excellent. Like, I think he's on par with, like, Mia and Soleil and, like, that tier of red unit. Yeah, Leaf on Infantry Pulse teams is great. Exactly. Like, the amount of special pre-charging that Leaf can do is crazy. Oh, in terms of banner in general. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair. Finn not being on the banner was kind of a bummer because it meant that you couldn't get Finn at +10. And Leaf being overshadowed by an alt does suck. I will not disagree with that at all. It would be like if they put Legendary Ike on the Radiant Dawn banner. Like, they announce Micaiah, and then they have the Ike alt as, like, the chase unit, right? Like, I think Micaiah fans would be rightfully annoyed at that. Implying Nor, Hoshido, and Reinhardt.
How shameful.
I wanted Finn to have a personal Brave weapon, especially since he was merge limited. Like, he could have gotten away with it. But giving him a Brave Lance, like, on the one hand, he should have it because he's Finn. On the other hand, Brave Lance is, like, really bad. So I can see being annoyed with it either way. Ike stealing Micaiah's spotlight, it's almost like that happened. Yeah. When Micaiah's game turns into Ike's second game. We all know that Radiant Dawn is Tibarn's game anyway. I bet we're gonna get beast units. We're gonna get them eventually. I would like to see them be different from dragons and other infantry. I think that would be cool. But I don't know if we're ever gonna get them. Well, that's not true. I don't know if we'll ever get them as something other than just a copy of what dragons do now. So like an infantry that transforms as part of their animation, but doesn't actually have special mechanics. Did I send feedback about 4 and 5 banners? I haven't yet, but if we don't have one, since it looks like we're not getting one in May, I'd probably go ahead and will.
I'm so sorry.
Because I want 4/5s to be around every month at least. I like those banners a lot.
Let us celebrate.
Tibarn's
spring.
game, don't you mean Har? Yeah, also Har's game. It's too bad there's no way they can add Har to Heroes without him being as busted as he should be. The one gap we have right now in the current damage type matrix is colorless physical. Beast would make sense. We might see our first colorless melee. That would make perfect sense. It'd be reasonable. Melee dragons that are weak to Rider's Bane and Zanbato. Yeah. Oh no, I just mean it would be kind of disappointing for Har to not be broken. Because I'm used to Har being a demigod. But Har would probably just be like... I feel like if we got Har in Heroes, he would be like better Michaelis. Wins Valoria? Yeah. Valoria and Selkie, people really want them. RD true solo. I mean, the only thing that stops like broken units from soloing RD is availability.
My path is certain.
DT, who are the best users of Vengeful Fighter? Vengeful Fighter works great on any armor that you don't mind if they enemy phase. So Wendy and Sheena are the best free-to-play options. You can keep it on Grima if you want. It's perfectly fine on him. You can give it to Harden. You can leave it on Tharja. Honestly, any armor that is enemy phasing is perfectly happy to use Vengeful Fighter. The only reason you prefer Bold Fighter is because Bold Fighter can be comboed with Quick Riposte to get doubles on both phases. But honestly, like when it comes to the fighter skills on armors, you really can't go wrong. They are just that good. Honestly, I'm just waiting for more FE6 characters. Yeah, I think everybody is. We have never had a FE6 banner, have we? The only FE6 units we have are the launch units, right? And alts. Am I talking about the Mangs video? I haven't seen the Mangs video. Did he do a Heroes video recently? Oh, we got Klein. Okay, yeah. So we got one new FE6 unit ever. So if you so Pikachu, if you're trying to use Vengeful Fighter efficiently, I would say put it onto Sheena or Wendy once you get one of them to +10. Until you get them to +10, it's not really, you don't need to do it, but once you get them fully built up, you should probably go ahead and put it on one of those two. Yeah, I mean, Carol counts, because he is in both, but he's also a very different character. I'm excited for us to get 2 different versions of Marcus, where we're going to get Marcus and old Marcus. Yeah, Carol is good now. It's just he's 5-star exclusive, so rest in peace. Yeah, FE6 is just a bunch of just old versions of what we have, but better. I think FE4 is going to be a game they go back to a lot, though, because as far as I'm aware, FE4 is really, really popular in Japan. And there are a bajillion characters they can put in from that game. Like, we have yet to put in Larce, or like Lex. I feel like Lex is going to be the hero that Axe Cavalry needs. FE3 is more popular. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super familiar with which games are more or less popular. That's just like my understanding.
Here I go.
When is Quan? Although Quan will, like, he's gonna get probably done dirty. Where's Quan? Where's Ethlin? Where's a mergeable version of Arden? Where's Jamka? Filthy elitists prefer FE4 for the story. To be a Fire Emblem fan is to hate Fire Emblem. That is like the truest statement about the Fire Emblem community that has ever been said. Being in the FE community means never being happy. And always disagreeing when someone else says something is their favorite. Crazy King, the suggestion that I heard for that was great is just make the, since Bartra doesn't have a personal weapon yet, make the Devil Axe his personal weapon. Someone said that on Discord and I was like, yo, that's the good stuff. Make that happen, IS. Shocked there hasn't been an Aversa GHB. I think a lot of people are expecting her to get one, but for some reason IS just hates giving people flying mages.
I will exterminate you. This can't be.
Like they're like explicitly a premium unit archetype for some reason, which is really weird. Dying to walls and heroes. Bartra tries to break a block and kills himself. Yeah, Grand Hero battles alone, like we've barely scratched the surface on the number of crazy GHBs we could have. Deginsia, oh yeah, just Tellius, like Deginsia, Patrine, Ashnard. Ipe drawing Gonzalez would, yeah, that would be a perfect fit, actually. The only sad thing about a Digensia Grand Hero battle is it would mean that I can't plus 10 Digensia.
Let us celebrate.
Because I would definitely want a plus 10 Digensia. What would he be, like colorless armor dragon? Or like red armor dragon? Like Digensia would kick ass.
Fear the rabbit.
Fear the rabbit, boys. Meanwhile, Ike getting sent to the dumpster again. Yep, we have yet to get a new red dragon.
Bury me in this.
One of the units that I want the most is a red dragon that is fast. So give me red female Corrin, basically.
Oh, that's it!
Halloween Noe Kappa. All right, you're right. You're technically correct. The best kind of correct. Yeah, my thought for Tellius dragons was red and weak to blue because of thunder magic, but who knows, right? When is Nils coming? No idea. Nils not being in the game yet is also really weird. I feel like he'd be a very popular unit. New legendary hero might be a red dragon. That is a good guess. Legendary Dragon Roy. Yeah, make it happen. Let's do it. Let's kill a whole bunch of birds with one stone. Get a new FE6 unit, Roy alt.
Present for ya.
Red Dragon. New legendary. Like Nagi would make sense as a red legendary, I think. Yeah, Kradish, that's kind of the issue I have with a lot of the seasonals, is that the joke that they look silly, it gets played out.
For all
Grr.
humanity.
Roy can't be a red dragon because that basically confirms Eliwood Ninian. I guess, like, I'm kind of surprised that IS hasn't ever really weighed in on what's canon or not. I kind of understand why, but it's really weird. It's been so many years. Like, just admit that Eliwood and Ninian get together. Jesus Christ. Ryoma? Yeah, Ryoma alt would make sense. Just make better Ryoma. Really, I'm kind of bummed that it looks like legendary heroes are probably going to be alts for the foreseeable future. Like, that kind of sucks. But on the other hand, I think more reasons to justify... From a business perspective, it's obviously good to have popular alternate characters on legendary banners to drive sales.
So lightly.
So I'm not going to complain. But I want to believe in my headcanon that Roy and Liliana are cousins. That's weird, dude.
Happy New Year. Ow! Grr.
Legendary hero Helbindi. Yeah, that character came out of nowhere. Everyone loves Helbindi now.
For all
He did
humanity.
deserve better. Like, I want them to add more red dragons, but on the other hand, I also kind of want them to slow the hell down on dragons. Because dragons have been, like, the focus for so much of the game recently. Yeah, Cratefish, I think you're right. I think that's probably what happened, is that Gunthra probably didn't sell that well. So they kind of went back to the drawing board.
Oh, that's it!
Yeah, Leghorn was kind of our recurring villain for a while. She was like, "Grr, I'll get you next time, Asker Trio." And then she got captured and ran away. Helbindi just showed up, was cool, and then left. But I mean, like, there's so many... But the point is that there are, like, a billion characters that everyone wants, right? Like, everyone has their own, let's say, 5 or 6 characters that they really want to get into the game that probably just won't get in on popularity. But that's why, like, let's say what FGO does, right? Where they actually directly add units into the lower rarity pool makes perfect sense for so many of those characters.
I'm so sorry.
Where, like, if you have a bunch of units that are, like, you know, maybe substitute units or are otherwise not very popular, why not just add them to the game as, like, 3 stars? It's like, yeah, save 5-star exclusive for the big marquee units that you're gonna make a bunch of money with, but, like, come on, throw people a bone. Am I ready for Groom Marth? Yeah, Groom Marth's cool. I like free units, and I also want more Axe Cav. I need more Green Cavalry in general, so I'm very happy to get another one. I mean, FGO has garbage rates, but, like, credit where credit is due. They do keep the free-to-play experience somewhat diverse by adding units that they can actually get. Or, you know, servants they can actually get. I will also be supporting Groom Marth and Bridal Sheeta. And everyone who has a Bridal Sheeta should, because it's wholesome. Not because it's a good idea. Alright. That's probably enough conquest for right now. So let's go ahead and do content. Time for content, chat. We get one piece of content. Alright. Are we going red for a chance at Camilla? Or, sorry, green for a chance at Camilla, or red for a chance at Corrin? Because we are not going blue. That's not going to happen. So red or green, chat. Green is the tryhard pick, because it has a better average rate for, like, other units. Gray for chaos pick. I do like the chaos pick. Harden in the blue one. But there's 2-1. Green, red, green, blue. All right, so I'm gonna go green. It looks like greens are outnumbering the blues and reds. Off banner Hector, let's go. Okay. 4-star Hawkeye. It's gonna be really good when Hawkeye gets that badass personal weapon, and I'm gonna make him +10 in like 8 months from now. Looks okay, but I'm not able to spot Hawkeye IVs.
I will fulfill it.
That voice, though.
The desert I guard. There is no desert more in need of a guardian.
He's so handsome. But do we want to do more content? Yeah, we're gonna keep saving. Let's collect our quest rewards. And that is literally... Oh, wait, we still have to do squad assault. Never mind. I was like, I'm out of stuff to do, but we can just beat up bad units. Guess we'll just bring this team in. So we'll do squad assault, and then we'll probably call it after that. Not at 776 orbs.
Onward.
So I actually don't know what's in this squad assault, but I can't imagine that it's actually that scary. Because it's squad assault.
Okay.
Well, the only reason I would spend orbs on that banner is 100% for brazen attack defense fodder. But I don't think I really want to go through the trouble.
Understood.
Of course.
As you planned.
Alright, should be pretty easy. Swordheart can kill him.
Yes.
Oh,
Goodness. Onward.
okay, we can kill Hinoka. Wait a minute. This is weird. Why does Tsubaki have a Silver Lance instead of a Sapphire Lance? Doesn't he have a gem weapon by default? Or am I crazy? Because they actually changed his skills around. I did not know that they did that.
Okay.
And yes, I agree that Squad Assault is mostly forgettable. This is the mode that I would like to see expanded, actually. Where if we got one of these every week that was way harder, right? That would be a great way to do a interesting, I think, endgame mode.
What can I do? Of course.
He doubles, but he also doesn't hit very hard at all. 38,
What can I
36,
do?
yeah, we're fine. Yay. I'll pass. Kill him with Olwen.
I'll show you how it's done.
Onward. You scum!
Oh, 500 feathers on Olwen. Alright, what do we have on this map? Oh my god. Okay. We can all agree that this is like the most garbage map ever, right? That this map should never exist. Because it is the worst. Damn, Nino. 52-42? Nino's been working out. Bring our own Nino. And I don't know. I guess, like... what do we need to fight? We need to fight a blue mage, red, blue armor, red sword, and raven. I'll bring like Ryoma. Then I'll bring Lucius, just in case we need to heal it. Is this map from FE7? Yes, but it's only bad in Heroes. Yeah. Okay. Let's take care of Nino first.
Tell me.
Do my best.
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot believe that they actually put this map in the training tower. 19?
Shall we?
Let's go.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, is this supposed to be a reference to Genesis? Is that what this is a reference to? The Gaiden map from after Pent? I never picked up on that.
Yes?
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yes.
Shall we?
Of course.
Well, dang, now I
Do
feel
my
stupid.
best.
Bully Raven.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I know most of the maps are references. But I never picked up on this one being Genesis.
Okay.
That's really cool. I guess it's pretty tough to make Genesis into a hero's map because you can't have a bunch of bolting mages.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Tell me.
Do my best.
Shall we?
Yes.
Genesis on Hector hard mode is a pain in the ass. There's a lot of things in Hector hard mode that are a pain in the ass. You know, they could add bolting to heroes and just make it.
course.
Obviously, it wouldn't be bolting, but if you made it like a fire sweep tome, that'd be really cool to simulate the whole can't counterattack thing. Just make it the fire sweep tome, so you can't counter and they can't counter.
Let's go.
And obviously, you can't double, just for balance reasons.
You deserve worse.
Goodbye. Now, what is this thing? I hate this map. Blue Cav Mage. Armor Knight. I think we just bring Faye. It's like Faye solo, basically. With a healer. And some blue to kill the flyer. How fast is this guy? 42? I'll bring Cordelia. My incomplete waiting on Soth to show up Cordelia. Will I get emotes? I might eventually get emotes. The emotes are locked behind Twitch features that I do not have yet. This squad assault was IS giving us a middle finger because it's all the maps no one likes. Maybe that is the theme. Maybe this is the bad maps theme. 3-range tome with double savage blow. I think you could actually do ballistas. Like, the way I would do ballistas is indirect fire from Advanced Wars rules. So you can't move and shoot on the same turn. And you make them one move. So you would do one movement, can't move, and shoot. And I think you could make it somewhat balanced if you did that. Would still probably be broken as heck, though. Like, don't get me wrong. And we'll bring, like, Azura. I don't know. Will Faye die? Like, I'm not gonna lose Faye here, right? 32?
What can I do?
She might die.
Okay.
We'll just go from this side
Yes?
instead.
Sure. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Understood. Yes.
I'm an idiot and I should not have moved that way.
Yes. Let's go. Okay. What can I do?
And we should be good now. $68 HP on Virion. Add ballistas on rival domains. I mean, that would be where you would add them, right? They make the most sense on the big maps.
Understood. Yep. Ha! Yes. Huh. Sure.
Oh no, Jenny doesn't kill.
So,
So we have to dance with
let's
Cordelia.
go.
Or dance Cordelia.
Huh.
Yeah, Squad Assault is so weird because the enemies have insanely inflated stats, but no skills. Like, if this mode had skills, it would be really, really challenging. But as is, like, whatever. It's just, you just match up the colors and you win.
Understood.
Cordelia picks up a kill here.
Sure. Yes.
And we'll go ahead and heal Faye just to be safe. Because I don't have to do these maps again.
Let's go. Sure. What can I do?
$81 health, Jesus. Yeah, Squad Assaults that use the hard maps or hard, like, give enemies skills.
So,
That's exactly what I want, like, a PvE mode to be. Like, look at the legendary hero battles. I think those are actually a pretty good difficulty. Where, like, those are... You can beat them, but, you know, if you're not following a guide, it probably takes you, like, a couple of attempts. Okay, map 4. Oh, I hate this map so much. This map is the worst. Okay. Ursula is annoying. Tons of trees. I want to bring... I think flying units, actually. So we bring Corrin, Hinoka. Does Myr have Dragon Hone? I think she does. 3 blues? It's probably a bit much. And Myr. No, we'll bring Sheeta, because Sheeta has Fortify Flyers. This should work. Hope it does. I didn't like Legendary Robin since everyone had breaker skills. I didn't feel that, but I don't know, my experience was maybe different from yours. Put Corrin here.
let's go.
I think if we do it this way, he can't reach. Yeah.
Got it.
Then we need to be able to kill Ursula on turn 2.
What next?
Okay, I should do this. Because this means I'll be able to keep the hone.
Yes?
Yeah, okay, this should work. Breaker skills don't do much if you're using dragons. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't feel that, because I was using dragons.
Let's go. Yes.
No dragbacks.
Let's go.
Now we just
So
run away.
hot.
I think we did it. Wow, this guy doesn't die to Tiki. Well, I don't think he dies.
Sleep well.
Yeah, this is like pretty tricky. Or well, it's not that it's tricky. It is harder than it looks though. Because the trees are the real problem, not the enemies. I may have actually screwed myself though. I think Ursula might be able to get me. At least next turn. No.
What next?
18. 60
Let's
attack,
go.
Jesus.
Certainly.
You deal 21 to Sheeta?
What next? Fun. Let's go.
Oh, we have to kill Ursula. That just has to happen.
Yeah. Of
And then
course.
Tiki takes down this guy.
Yes. Yes.
I was about to be really annoyed if I didn't have reposition on Hinoka. But we did, so we got there. And now Sheeta just has to take 1,000,000 damage. Oh, but she's gonna get the kill, thanks to the wing sword.
Throw down your weapon.
Bam. Big damage. Hey, what's up, LG Captain? Been streaming for a couple hours now. And we're almost done with all the... Aw, this map. Ah, man. I wish I hadn't used Tiki. Well, crap. This really is the maps everyone hates. Squad Assault. Ugh. God. 43 res on you? Okay. We're gonna use Noe, because she just has to be good. And we'll bring... I think Soren? Would like a good red unit here. Soniki can't kill Titania because lol Embla's ward. Maybe we just bring a dancer. Where's Len? Bring Len, and we'll bring Lyn. Lyn to go with Len. Or do we just bring cavalry? We could just bring horse emblem. Maybe we should just... Oh, there's a bunch of trees, though. Okay, we'll bring this team. This should work.
The enemy.
The enemy. $42, damn. Ooh, double chill speed value, though.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, 46.
Very well.
So he hits me for 7. But he doesn't sweep. He hits me for like 0. But we can't heal.
Let's see.
And Mist does whatever. Okay, so we might get chipped down. But I think this is what we do. And then we dance.
Very well.
Yeah. I think this is the play.
Dragon Rampage!
And Soren won't die. Alright. Good.
Let's see.
Stay
Can
close.
we kill Mist? We can.
Okay. Let's see.
So if I move... Yeah, if I
Very
move
well.
to kill Soren, and then kill Mist with Lyn, then I can dance Lyn to save Len.
The enemy.
Wait, that won't work. No, it will, because Len can get re-put onto the tree.
Yes.
Okay. That'll work. Good, we figured it out. Solved the puzzle.
Sakei.
The enemy.
Watch me.
Stay close.
Yeah. Let's go.
Not much I can really do
Let's
about
see.
that.
The enemy.
41 does double. Doesn't hit very hard. 8 times 2 and
Okay.
dies on the counter.
Look after me, okay?
Should have probably danced Noe, actually. I thought there were reinforcements on this map, but I guess not.
I'm gonna crush you.
Defeated.
Bruno still gets his boss theme, even when he isn't the boss. Oh, there's our reinforcements.
Let's see.
My turn.
And now we can just run away.
Yes.
45 versus Safeguard, so with Emerald Axe, I think we're still
Look after me, okay?
fine. I can't quite actually kill anything this turn. Unless I'm willing to have Noe fight Titania, which seems like a bad idea. Because she'll do Aether for 0, which is not exactly great. So I think we just do the really boring thing and have Len tank Titania.
Very well.
Stay close.
0 times 2 fight. Ting.
Yes.
And we even blocked for Lyn unintentionally.
Okay.
Oh, and we even pick up the kill. Beautiful. All according to plan.
Are you ready to die?
My turn.
And we'll move Noe and rally them. Ooh. I think we have one more turn. We did it. What a challenging piece of content. I got a sacred seal that I will never be able to afford to upgrade. What is it? Oh, it is an attack seal. I might actually upgrade that one. But I'm going to take these feathers from Olwen, and then I think that is going to be the end of the stream, because we've been going for a couple hours, and I am becoming tired. Also finished with exactly 777 orbs. So, oh. And batteries dying. Rip. So, thank you everybody for stopping by and spending a couple hours with no content. But I'm going to take off for the night. So, thanks everybody. Have a good one.